What's going on, guys? This is Two Stroke Hard, and this is going to be the CPI's final vlog. So I'm just going to cover a few topics today about the new bike, and what time it's coming, and when the next vlog will be, what's going to happen to this girl, etc, etc. So first of all, I'd like to apologise for keeping you waiting so long. That's just mainly because I've been played about a lot by the people I'm buying the bike off, and they're telling me, different dates every single day. So that's what's going on there. I mean, I'm not going to guarantee it, but they called us today and said it's going to be ready by next Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest. So that's good. The reason for all the troubles was they had the courier backed out on them, so now they've ditched it and they're going to deliver it on their own behalf. It's coming from Scotland and I live in England, so it's a fair way. That's why I'm not going to pick it up myself. So the reason why I've been vlogging on this bike anyway is because some of you might know, I think I did mention it in a few vlogs, but only briefly, is that this bike here has had a problem. It was spluttering a lot. It was just a spark plug, it was nothing major. So I decided to get it checked out, as I can't get to my spark plug on this bike without removing fucking everything. So I decided to give it to a mechanic and see what he could do on it, and he figured out he replaced a few things, cleaned a few things up, found a few extra problems that he didn't charge any extra for because they were only minor. But the shop that I have been taking it to before this new guy have been, they installed a lot of things wrong that he had to put right, which was expected from me anyway, because of the type of guys they were that were in this shop I was going to before. Pretty shady, pretty rough. So I'm glad I've changed shops. This new guy seems pretty cool. He does take a lot longer to do his work because he works from home. He's not like got a full man team or anything. It's just him. Well, these sluts do. Dumb bitches. She looks like a fucking granny's arsehole there. Yeah. Anyways, one sec. Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. Fucking dumb cows in the road. Yeah. So changed this guy now. He's pretty cool. He knows what he's doing. He's close to my dad, which kind of sucks because my dad gets worried. He tells my dad all this stupid shit like, I'm getting this new bike, and he's like, oh, you do know it goes this fast? And my dad's like, what? Yeah, I know. And it's like, puts a lot of weight on my shoulders because my dad's now like super naggy about shit, because obviously Simmy stays at home while I go out every day, him and my mum as well. So fuck it. I wasn't gonna fucking brake like a dickhead then. Anyways, so the new bike should be here soon. This will be the last vlog on this old girl, unfortunately. Awesome bike though. I don't think she'll be sold that quickly because I'm not too quick to sell her. I really don't want to, but yeah. Also, by the way, when she was in the shop, got a few performance parts taken off her, the carb and other small things, so she won't be going as fast, and she sounds a bit more high pitched because I haven't got the carb on, which made her sound a lot more meaty, like a 125. I'm not in an aggressive riding mood today, that's why you'll see I'm riding pretty slow. Just going for a chill ride. It's 9 o'clock I think, so yeah, just a chill ride. It's been raining like disgustingly bad all day, like talking serious heavy rain, so I thought I'll just go for a chill ride now that it's a bit better. Oh, she heard me talking. Oh, it felt such a knob when that happens. She was just, well, she wasn't actually that good looking, but it sucks when that happens, man. So yeah, shit, what the hell have I got to talk about? I've actually been for 3 rides, all trying to vlog, but I've been going out with my mates on their bikes, well, recently anyway. I've been going out a few times. One of them has a DRZ 400 and the other has a British SX50, as you might have seen in a few other videos. And basically, while I'm riding with them, I had to concentrate a lot because they run like fucking idiots. Like they're going fast all the time, and it's dangerous. So I have to really concentrate. It's hard to vlog. Not only that, but they don't know I vlog, so come to a stop and I'm still talking. I mean, I look like pretty much big idiot. So I try not to vlog because they like to talk to me a lot when I'm riding. So it's kind of hard to do 2 things at once in that sense. So yeah, I have got some footage. It's not very good talking wise, but it's some cool footage. I mean, some DRZ wheelies, etc. Shit like that. I can't actually hear myself talking at all right now. I can't hear my voice at all. So I hope you can hear it through the mic. It'll really put it to the test, the mic. Just cruising, man. 41. I rarely cruise on this bike. Being a 2-stroke, it's hard. Like, you gotta try not to hit the power button while you're trying to cruise. Just in low enough gear. I mean, mid-revs, well, 7,000, 8,000, you're pretty cool. See if we can go for a nice lean on this corner, huh? That was nice. I've already been practicing my leans quite a lot. Get them down, it's nice. Very nice. I enjoy it a lot. I want to go on one of them when I get my bigger bike. I want to go on one of them really twisty, turny rides, if you know what I mean. Like they have in America, them mountains, they're just twisty, turny the whole way up to the mountain. Well, they have them all over the place, really, but I want to go on one of them. I wonder if we have them here. I'll have to look it up. So today we're riding into Sheffield. Might be a long vlog, might be a short one, who knows, it depends how much I cut it down. It's a long ride, so who knows how long the vlog will be. I hope you enjoy it, guys. It's just going to be a chill vlog, talking about random subjects. Nothing too crazy, maybe 1 or 2 wheelies, nothing out of the ordinary. Oh yeah, quick story. I was going to say yesterday, but the last ride I went on, no, not even that, the one before, I was riding with my mate on the DRZ and the guy in there pretty, like I was telling you before, and in fact I took in the left lane. This shit is horrible. This road's normally packed with gravel. Anyway, so yeah, I was riding with them, and we went past a police station, and it was pretty much flooded with cops, which does worry me a slight bit due to my number plate and my L plate and the fact that my bike's not on the insurance. It's not like, oh, I've got all these mods on it, but anyways, so I was pretty worried. Anyway, so I kind of let it slide, and we came up to like a traffic light, and I went to the front of the queue. My mates, though, really, I wouldn't say they're new riders, but they are not out of the book riders, so they're not like into any normal motorcycle riders would do. They don't wear gear, that sort of thing. So they don't really care for lane splitting or anything like that. In fact, they think it's stupid, even though they'll go 60 or 30, etc. But anyways, so I cut to the front. I lane split. It's just habit, so I always do it. So I cut to the front, and there's a guy. I come to pretty much a stop where I can't get past this guy because he's pulled up quite close to a curb. Not a curb for a pavement, but kind of like I think they call them sitting policemen. Anyway, it's like a crossing curve. It's in the middle of the road. There's a little bump. I went over it, as most people would in a supermoto. A police car saw me from in front, pulled up next to me, and said, "Pull over down there." That wouldn't really bother me. Usually, I'd just pull over and because I've got nothing to hide, but I do have something to hide. That's the plate and stuff like that. And with the new insurance coming up, I didn't want to have any points on my license, because I wouldn't be able to afford the insurance. I didn't want to take the risk of them, because they didn't seem like dicks, so they might have just picked loads of shit out and then fucked me over. And I didn't want to give them the chance to do that. So I thought about it for a bit while the red light was going. They couldn't see my plate, so I didn't have to worry about that. My mates just said, just go for it, mate. And I thought, I went for it. So the red light turned green. I bombed off, and then obviously on this thing, they're gonna find you very easily because they've got a car. So you've got to think outside the box, and you've got to use what you've got here and use it in the best way that's going to help you out the most. So as soon as I had the chance, I pulled left up an alleyway, got to the top of the alleyway, and thought I'd lost them, turned left, and found that I hit another traffic light, and they pulled up behind the traffic light. I scooted kind of like inside another car sort of thing, hoping they wouldn't see me. I thought I was fucked, and then they didn't see me. They drove straight past. So as soon as the traffic light went green, I blasted my way home, well, to the rendezvous that me and my mates had set up, and I managed to get home, and it was pretty close call. Quick disclaimer, that story was all fiction. So yeah, it was just for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get it on camera because it sucks. You probably think I'm like a complete liar half the time when I tell you this stuff, because most of the time I don't have the camera on me, and it sucks because it's because I don't bring it on me when I'm out with my mates a lot, and sometimes I'll just not bring it on me at all. If I don't intend to vlog that day, I won't bring the camera, which does suck a bit, but the battery life on this camera is terrible, so it's like vlog, battery's dead, end it. So it can't be running all the time anyway. But yeah, so unfortunately it wasn't on camera, but why would it be? It was fiction. So yeah. Nice Derby Sender over there. 50. I always puzzle me why Derby Sender actually don't make 125 two-strokes. Well, I don't think they do, sumo wise anyway. I find that weird. They might have made them in the past, but they don't now. I think they'd make a really good one. They made basically the best 50cc sumo two-stroke moped thing there was. I bet they'd make an awesome 125. Anyways, so I'm going to feed you some more juiciness on the next bike, for those of you that already know what it is, and are curious. So the choice from the start, or from once I'd done enough research, was between the KTM EXC125, all sumos by the way, the Yamaha WR125X, which is a 4-stroke, the Husqvarna WR125 2-stroke sumo, or I don't know if that's the motocross version, who knows, but it was going to be a sumo, or the Aprilia SX125 full power. Now all these bikes are arguably the best 125 sumo 2-strokes out there, the best, including, you know, being the fastest, the most well built, the I don't know, that sort of thing, the best really, for many reasons. And it was a hard decision. The one I chose was down to the fact that the others were unavailable at the time, and the ones that were available were old and shitty, and the fact that I got a really great deal on the one I picked. In fact, I'll give you the information on it. 700 miles. It's a 2009 model. This is a little juicy bit for you here. This particular bike that it is changed its engine, changed its famously, you know, notoriously fast engine for the Derby engine, or for a Derby 125 engine. Still 2-stroke, which kind of contradicts what I said earlier about Derby not making 125 2-strokes. But anyway, they changed their engine to the Derby engine, I believe, in 2011. So any of the bikes after that year are really not worth getting. And I got a 2009 with 700 miles on it, for the simple reason that the person who owned it before had more money than sense, bought it, didn't like it, stuck it in his garage for God knows how many years, do the math, I can't be arsed, and didn't use it, and it's in amazing condition. It's had a full service, and it's being sent out to me soon, and I got it for an awesome price. I would have rather had a 2010, because they have nicer graphics, but you can't choose everything. But yeah, so maybe you want to re-guess, throw your guess below after you've done some research maybe. Top speed is around, I mean, it's all hearsay really online, isn't it? The manufacturer never put out the top speed, but according to people, it's around about 100, maybe get a little bit more out of it. It's speed-wise definitely the fastest out of the lot, and but it's also the biggest lengthwise, which does concern me a slight bit. That's just in being able to throw it around and wheel it. That's the only reason why it concerns me. But yeah, that should be it soon. You guys probably already know what it is from all that juicy information I gave you. So we should have some fun motor vlogs on that. Hey guys, I mean, oh, I didn't even see that red line. Oh, he's done it again. Fuck you. But yeah, so we should have some cool motor vlogs on that bike. I know that it wheelies very easily, as I took one for a test drive. Decided not to buy that one, but I took one for a test drive. I've really been pissing about when it comes to buying a bike recently. I mean, there was that other bike you guys already know about that I thought I was going to buy. I didn't buy it. But yeah, so we should have some fun. Had some awesome weather recently, and I hope it doesn't stop when I get on my bike. But this girl, I mean, I wouldn't choose a definitely wouldn't choose an Aprilia SX50 over the CPI SX50 that I've got now. I mean, just it's like the KTM versus the Aprilia 125. The fact that the KTM is so much shorter in its build, and therefore wheelbase shorter, easier to wheelie. Well, if you exclude engines, it's going to be easier to wheelie if they have the same engine, and it's easier to throw about. It's more supermoto-like. So this really is, in my opinion, one of the best 125s. Sorry, 50cc's you can get. Just because speed won't let you down. Sure, the Aprilia SX50 is faster, but along with that comes stops you from doing other things. But yeah, it's all about preference really, and I love my CPI. I think I couldn't have asked for much more in a 50. The only reason why I was tuning it up as soon as I got it, etc., is just because that's who I am. I like to, if I've got something, I'll make it even better. Because, like another motor vlogger said recently, I've forgotten his name unfortunately, is that when a motorcycle manufacturer makes a bike, in fact it wasn't a vlogger, it was a magazine that said this, they only make it so good due to cost efficiency. So they'll only put some parts on it as not as good as they could have done if they really put their wallet into it, because they've got to make money too, and it's all about emissions as well. I mean, you've got to think of that. So if a motorcycle can be better than it already is, then I'm the sort of guy that, like, oh, I'll make it a bit better. So that's just me. You know, I like to put even the small things, grips, that sort of thing on bikes, because you know, I like to make it mine. I like to make it my own. I like to customize it. But yeah, you don't even really. I think you do need to take the exhaust off this bike, because it's pretty restrictive once you get it. But once you've chucked a nice exhaust on, maybe change the sprockets around for yourself. It's an awesome bike. Let's pull into the Meadowhall car park for a bit of fun. Oh dear. Freaking 350Zs. But yeah, so I won't be riding this girl for much longer, and I'm sorry about that, but I need a bit more power, and I hope you guys will enjoy the new bike. There aren't many videos of it on YouTube. Another little hint, not very helpful one though, but which does suck really. Because I'd love to see a motovlogger have one. Maybe I'll be able to fill that gap, huh? Recently, around my area, there's not many people my age that actually ride at all. In fact, the few that aren't really riders like you and me. They're more, I'm riding until I get a car. So there's no real people I can depend on ride-wise, and that does suck, because I mean, everyone loves to ride with a buddy. You know, it's pretty good. Dangerous if you've got the wrong sort of buddies that you're riding with. But if you've got some cool mates that are, you know, reasonably sensible, that like just enjoy riding, then it's awesome. And there isn't any that I know. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I've devoted to it now. It's just turning here. Oh, Meadowhall car park. How fun! Now I'm gonna look like a right knob when everyone hears me talking. But yeah, so I was looking around for motorcycle clubs, and surprisingly there isn't any in my area that aren't. I think I found an old-fashioned moped club, you know, like Vespas and stuff, in Barnsley, which is kind of close, but nothing that meets the criteria. So I was talking to a mate, you might know him as I can't fucking pronounce his name, this is so dickish of me. I think Cryoka93, I don't know. I'll link his channel in the description. I think I've done it a few times before. And he's told me how he made his own motorcycle club, or started his own club, and managed to get around 10 riders that would meet up every other week or every weekend, and he said it was good. So I mean, I thought maybe we could reboot that, or maybe start a new club. It makes some great videos, and it also makes some great rides, so I mean, that's awesome. He hasn't got a bike at the moment, but I'm sure it won't be long before he gets one. Being the sort of rider he is, I mean, he's had some nice bikes. So yeah, I'm going to cut the video now. If I think about some other topics or something I need to input later on in the ride, because it's going to go on for a bit longer, then I'll be sure to input them in the video and chuck them in a bit. The camera will be stay rolling until it dies out, unless it hasn't already, which will give some time for me to catch some cool things on film, that sort of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. And he fucking flipped it. See you later, dudes. Peace. He was a mean cunt, wasn't he? Fucking hell, I thought he was gonna stab me.
Let me lick you up and down till you say stop. Let me play with your body, baby, make you real hot. Let me do all the things you want me to.